Yo, how y'all doing today? I wanted to do a quick video where I covered all the the tasks, the Wrestling Empire tasks, the wrestling career tasks given by your boss. Like, let's say your boss says, increase attributes by 50%, increase stamina by 50% to 53 or something like that. So I don't want to do these specifically because they can be really annoying sometimes, and I just want to show you quick on how you dodge these kind of things. So let's go. So first of all is when your boss asks you to increase your attributes. So I'm gonna go on these specifically. So I'm gonna start with strength. If your boss asks you to increase your strength by a certain percentage, I think this is simple. Hit the fucking gym, you fat ass. Like, bro, like, yeah. Honestly, it's kind of simple. Just hit the gym. Mostly do weights. Yeah, use weights. Or if you're lazy, like you are, you could just go on your gimmick thing and just train there. So yeah, it's kind of simple, honestly. Same with skill. Skill, you go and punch a punching bag or something on the gym. Stamina, run around the track in the gym. Agility, climb the ladder in the gym. So it's just the gym. Like, come on, bro. Do I have to do this? Uh, then attitude. For attitude, it's a bit complicated because attitude is really the attribute that signals your agreeability, like how likely you are to agree to shit. So like let's say someone asks you a simple question like maybe I have a ladder piece and they be like, yo, can you give me a ladder? You could just say yeah to take it. Like stuff like that. Those little things where you just agree, they can significantly improve your agility. I mean your attitude. I mean, fuck. Um, Also, when you actually hit the gym, I've kind of noticed that your attitude goes up by a little bit. So just do stuff, interact with people, um, and agree to maybe like simple questions. And yeah, I think that's a nice way to increase your attitude. And then with the popularity, it's another one. I'm not sure if they ask it too much, but if they ask you to increase your popularity, it's kind of shifty because there with popularity, you could either get into a major company or like defeat defeat more popular opponents, get a champion, like just do anything that makes you seem prestigious. Something that makes you seem like, yeah, you're the big deal type of thing. But I don't think he's gonna ask that too much. And a little extra, maybe if he asks you to lose weight, because I don't think I've experienced all of these. Maybe I'm missing some. If he asks you to lose weight, maybe lose weight, obviously just hit the gym and stop eating junk food. Like it's that simple. Eat apples. Like I think it does say on the manual that the food you eat really impacts your weight. So like if you see your skinny character turn to fucking queso, you should probably cut off the carbs and and eat healthier. Yeah, and now the title winning challenge. So if he tasks you to win a title, I think I have explained this in another video, my how to win all titles, whatever. But that kind of works with pro license. If you don't have pro license, fear not, I got you. So with the title thing, it's kind of shifty as well, but you can navigate your way around it. First of all, in that company, you gotta keep asking the champions each week for a title shot. Cause who knows? I mean, they might reject you sometimes. I mean, a lot of times. Actually, most of the time, they just say get back of the line when there is no fucking line. So they might reject you, but try for the sake of trying, who knows? Like, you might be lucky, honestly, if you just see a person, a wrestler in a better mood and shit. So, also, yeah, challenge for the titles. Also, in free roam, you could kind of start beef with that champion of that company. You could just play heel and beat him up backstage. So he gets so angry to the point that the company actually pits you two in a feud in a title shot. That would be great as well. I think that's a good idea to set yourself a match with a champion. So I think those are the only two ways, maybe. But if you have a pro license, a quick tip: the next person you face in a match, like before you press the match in wrestling career, you can just set that person to be a champion, so you can beat him and then be a champion. I think that's a very easy one. But if you want more of an explanation, I explained it more in my How to Win All Champions video. I think I made it a while ago. I don't know. Yeah, and then this one, when he asks you to move to a different promotion, this one was hard until this kind of sneaky little update Matt Doogie put on the game when he allowed you to actually talk to the manager of a company. Like, you could go to rosters, go to another company, and talk to the boss, the general manager. And there, I think, kind of you can choose whether to ask him, can I join your promotion? Since there's options to choose, you can choose whether I want to join your promotion. And actually, most of the times they actually agree. But the problem is they kind of sign in a random deal. You don't actually go to a meeting. So that's the only issue. But if you really don't care what your deal is and just want to be in a promotion, that's a quick tip. But if you want a deal, the thing I used to do before I found out that update was challenge wrestlers from other promotions in an inter-promotional match. Half of the time, the bosses would notice you. They would notice you and get you in a meeting and sign a deal. This time, the deal you actually decide. I mean, that's if you win the match. Actually, if you win it convincingly, it raises your chances to be in that company. So I think those are the two ways that you could improve your chances of moving to companies. But the one where you ask a boss straight up. It works. It works most of the time, but it's kind of a random deal. So you're just moving companies until you find a nice one. Honestly, at this point it's just what do they call it? An infinite promotion clip. I don't even need a pro license at this point, bro. I'll just move company to company. It's like going to editor and taking your wrestler and just moving him into a company. It's so fucking simple. Yeah, and this other problematic one is the lose challenge. Like when he tasks you to put someone over. In case you don't know what that means, he wants you to lose a match. So especially when you're going in that like crazy winning streak, bro just said, nah man, you're too good. You have to lose. I guess a reason it does this is maybe if you're signed to a company, they probably sign you as enhancement talent, and enhancement talent is expected to lose. Like you're fucking signed to make other wrestlers look better, which is kind of shitty to me. Like what the fuck, man? Like like who am I, bro? Like, nah, I'm not anyone's stepping stool. But still, though, sometimes they could ask you even without that clause. So to lose, here's the simplest thing you can do. It's just to lose by disqualification. Just as simple as that. Disqualify yourself. Hit him with a chair if it's a normal match, or you could count yourself out. Like just walk out of the ring until they're counted out and you walk away. The best thing about the disqualification thing is that your profile isn't affected, like your popularity and stuff. Yeah, most of the times it's like that. And also, if you have a title, even better, you don't lose it because they don't win a title with disqualification. So you've put someone over, you've lost, but you've kept your title or your integrity, you know? So it's a win-win. So just disqualify yourself honestly and just make everyone happy. And the last one I wanted to cover is escaping debt. So most of the times, like when they ask you this, you're probably in like debt or something. Like, bro, what the heck have you been doing with your money? You're probably in like debt, and they want you to get out. And yeah, it's kind of tough. So the escaping debt thing, it's something I'm more giving you prevention tactics instead of tactics to solve it. Well, you could use them to solve getting out of debt, but it's gonna be hard. So tip one is don't use props if it's unnecessary. Like props actually eat away your money every damn week. Even if you're not signed to a company, even if you don't earn income, they eat your money. So stop using props if you don't know how to use like just don't carry props, dog. Just go to your gimmick and just take it off. It's just using your money for no reason. Number two, don't get useless managers. I mean, if you have a manager and he's useless, cut him off. Cut him the fuck off, man. Like, why do you have a manager, dog? Like, yeah, yo, who the fuck are you, bro? Like, just fucking seriously, man. So cut him off and just move on, bro. Just cut anything that eats away your money every week. Just reduce your expenses, you know? Number three, don't eat too much. Like, stop eating, you fat fuck. Like, if you want to regain your energy, just sleep or something. Like, just eat less, you know? Don't eat every time. Like, when you're supposed to be asleep, you're just eating because that actually eats away your money as well, ironically. Um, I guess another thing I could say is stop sleeping in hospital beds because hospital beds, the income actually eats away like every time you sleep there. If you notice your money, it actually decreases, which is kind of sad. I guess that's the reality of healthcare these days. But um, if you want a good place to sleep, sleep at your hotel. It just costs like a fixed amount of money. You just get in there, it costs money, then you can sleep for as long as you want. I mean, just do that, man. Stop sleeping in hospital beds, bro. You're not a patient, though, unless you're injured or something, you know? Yeah. So yeah, I think that's it. But an extra note I wanted to add for people who might be in trouble, like if you're injured or something, if you're injured, it's almost impossible to do these things I just told you to, especially the attribute thing. Like if they tell you to maybe increase your strength by like 72% and you're injured, man, you're fucked. I mean, yeah, you're fucked. But the best thing you can do, I suggest you stay in the hospital, but you use free roam, like roam around, actually control your character. Don't just skip the days, because if you skip the days, you won't get healed faster. Like if you're in the hospital and you're roaming, it gives you a chance for that Dr. Dash or something, to just talk to you and be like, yo, do you want me to like do a surgery on you or something? And yeah, he gives you a surgery, you're healed immediately. Or maybe at least less weeks before your boss fires you or something. I think that's a very important thing I wanted to say. I usually like say these so I can give you a better way to escape because it's kind of hard when your boss just comes out of nowhere and gives you an impossible task. An impossible task. I mean, the worst that can happen, of course, is him firing you. But if you're in wrestling school, bro, you cannot go anywhere. If Coach Emerson challenges you, bro, you're done. If he challenges you and you fail, you are done. You are cooked, my dog. So you're just cooked. Yeah, like there's nothing you can do. So that's why I want to give you these tips so you can escape out of like those situations and stuff. So if you have questions, comment, like, and subscribe. So see you later.